Hey, what's going on guys? Butterbar here, welcome back to the channel, and I know this video is going out a little bit later than I wanted to. However, the news that is broke over on the Modern Warfare subreddit from Joel Emsley, who's the art director, I believe, over at Infinity Ward for Modern Warfare. Man, dude, oh my god. Some supply drops of microtransaction for Modern Warfare had just been one of those things, one of those topics about this game that is so much up in the air because we're hearing one thing from the gaming revolution, and then we also hear from the art director of the game studio, Infinity Ward, of, hey, you know what, it's completely different than what you possibly been hearing. So to me today, I want to give you guys my impression about what I think about this whole drama and just kind of the news story that's going on about microtransaction and the supply drop system that they plan on doing, or, you know what, hell, maybe they don't plan on doing it. Maybe, you know what, maybe he's telling the truth. Maybe Joel Emsley is telling the truth over on Reddit saying, you know what, maybe supply drops might not be coming back. I will tell you this right now. I'm from the Show Me State. I'm from Missouri. You got to show me, man. You got to show me, especially from what we've actually seen from the Call of Duty series in the past couple of years. My God, they will say literally one thing and then do the next. So the relationship and the trust that we have, at least in Activision and Treyarch, and I mean, I guess for this year, maybe even Modern Warfare, we don't know what the hell is going on. And again, no answers have been given. So we'll kind of get into that a little bit as well. So first off, let's kind of talk about where this started. So Gaming Revolution, again, has been really great on kind of releasing information about Modern Warfare, letting us know things here and there about what this game has to offer. It's actually been really great in kind of bumping up the enthusiasm, the excitement for Modern Warfare. Infinity Ward really has not really been doing too much besides the big multiplayer reveals. When it comes to information and kind of letting us know kind of what's going on, really we've only gotten the reveals and some trailers, but the Gaming Revolution and whoever his source is at Infinity Ward has been dropping a lot of great information, or a lot of great info about what's going on in Modern Warfare. Well, recently, in the past couple of days, maybe a couple of weeks, he has been leaking out information about what it looks like when it comes to microtransactions and the supply drop system. Now, when he first was leaking this was a couple of weeks ago, Joel Emsley again came out saying, look, don't believe the rumors. Gaming Revolution is just trying to make a name for himself. He didn't actually name him in the Reddit post, the Twitter post that Joel Emsley put out about not believing the rumors out there that somebody's just wanting to make a name for themselves. But we knew exactly who he was talking about. We know exactly who Joel Emsley was talking about in his little post. So, all right. You know what? Some bad news came out about supply drops. You know, maybe somebody wanted to come out and defend the, you know, what's kind of going on in Infinity Ward, and maybe, you know, supply drops are not happening. So, you know, Gaming Revolution again went on with some more tweets talking about more things to look forward to with Spec Ops and other things throughout there. However, more information came out about supply drops and how you can actually earn them in game. Now, I will say this, we do know as a fact, at least, I mean, coming from the beta, we know, thanks to Nero Cinema, he dropped out some good content, a good video talking about, hey, you know what, was playing the beta, came up on a menu screen that said common supply drop as the next unlock or something like that. And to me, bam, dude, that was the proof I needed. That was the proof that I needed that supply drops went in. And again, also as well, dude, it's a Call of Duty game. I think everybody now expects microtransactions and loot boxes and supply drops to milk us players for every nickel and dime possible for their game. You don't get the full content of the game for the $60 price. Anyway, so Gaming Revolution again comes out with more tweets talking about, hey, this is what supply drops are going to be looking like. It looks like there's going to be some trials as well as some keys to be able to unlock. We saw keys back in Infinite Warfare where you'd get keys to actually unlock common and rare supply drops. And then also too, he talked about trials and actually having trials in the game to where if you beat a certain amount of, you know, a mission or something like that, in a certain amount of time, you actually get a supply drop. Now, they say the way to actually get into these trial missions is you actually level up and progressing through the leveling system, and you eventually unlock keys or tokens to actually get into these trial missions. So it's very interesting how they break down the trials. Again, it sounds like, you know, kind of going back to Modern Warfare Remastered or any of the other Call of Duty games where you kind of have a trial to kind of see how fast you can actually complete something. That's exactly what it sounds like to me, what the trials are like. And also too, I do think it's, I mean, look, I mean, if there's supply drops in this game, it does sound pretty interesting that if you beat the time posted for these trials, and that's a pretty cool way of being able to unlock some content in the game. But we also found out from the Gaming Revolution there's going to be common, there's going to be epic, there's going to be legendary and rare supply drops, or at least cosmetic items in the game. And it's just, again, more information that, again, us as players, us as Call of Duty players, in the part of the community, I mean, we know that this is coming. We know that this is something that has been in the Call of Duty games for quite some time. And again, it's not... It's not surprising news. It's just funny that, again, we are learning more information from the Gaming Revolution than we are from the studio. Now that more information has come out from the Gaming Revolution, and whoever his source is, you know, God bless them for giving us some more information. Now, again, Joel Emsley comes out on Reddit again saying, look, supply drops are nothing that the studio is working on. Infinity Ward is not working on any supply drops in the game. We are not focusing on that, but again, more information will come out later this week about what we're focusing on and what the microtransaction system will look like. Look, Joel, I think you're a great dude. I think you coming from Respawn, coming from the Titanfall community, the Titanfall games, I think you're a great guy. And I got nothing against you. I know none of this thing, you know, none of this is probably your fault. I imagine a lot of this stuff is coming from Activision. However, with the statement that you give on Reddit, I mean, dude, come on, man. We hear this stuff day in, day out, every single year. A Call of Duty game comes out and the studio or Activision or some rep comes out here saying, hey, look, man, we know we screwed you guys over in the last game when it came to cosmetics and charging you nickel and diamond. And we understand Black Ops 4. We're coming off of that game. But we won't nickel and dime you this time. We got no supply drops, even though I imagine they're probably changing the name to loot from supply drop to like reserve crate or something stupid. But again, we're going off information from the Gaming Revolution, who has been a really great asset when it comes to finding out more information about Modern Warfare day in and day out, and kind of getting, you know, stuff to be excited about, stuff that Infinity Ward is not releasing to the community. I mean, hell, we are what, a little bit more than a week and a half away from Modern Warfare dropping, and again, there's still information that Infinity Ward is not releasing. Look, we get trailers here and there, but really, honestly, there's nothing in those trailers that gives us information to be pumped up for the game. And the fact that we're getting more information from a Twitter guy, somebody that has been doing a great job of being able to release information to us, and kind of getting, you know, what's going on in the behind the scenes to, again, whoever the leak is, it is, to me, honestly, kind of disappointing. I would love to have more information from the studio, but the fact that we are, you know, more than a week and a half out, and now finally, you know, we might actually get some news from Infinity Ward saying, hey, you know what, this is how the netcode's going to be, this is how microtransactions going to be, these are somewhat of the changes that we got from the beta. And again, stuff like that has not been answered. With the amount of time left between release and now, and again, the studio's not talking to us, I don't know what's going on. And again, going back to your comment, Joel, with you know, not working on supply drops, you have to understand why the community doesn't believe it and is very on guard with kind of what's going on. Look, I imagine you guys might not be working on supply drops for the game's release, but hell, the game comes out 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, maybe a month, 2 months down the line, boom, here you go, baby. Here you go. This is everything that we said we weren't working on, but bam, here we go. They're in the game. I hope you enjoy the supply drops. And I totally think that is going to be the way that this game is going to go. It's going to go the way, just like Black Ops 4 did, where it did look like it was kind of a fair microtransaction, cosmetic, you know, type of system. And then all of a sudden, once all the reviews are out, then it just completely is decimated by the nickel and diming that Activision. I don't know how much Treyarch had to involve in that, but yeah, man, that destroyed the game. It really did. I mean, the motivation and the opinion that people had about Black Ops 4 was just completely demolished after what they did with the microtransaction system. So, to me, honestly, I want Modern Warfare to be a great game. I really do. I want Modern Warfare to be a really great game when it first releases, and then months on out, I want it to be a fun game that, again, just like in previous statements have been stated, at the studio, on stream, in videos, on Reddit, on Twitter, whatever it is, that they want to place the player first. It wants to be a fair system. And if we get something else, man, if we get something else, if you're saying one thing and you guys are not working on supply drops, again, I don't believe that in the statement, I don't believe it was stated that supply drops are not going to be in the game. It stated that they're not working on supply drops. So again, I don't trust it. I really don't. You know, maybe when the game comes out and we are presented with something that is you know, enticing and is a fair system and is something that, you know, as players we can rejoice as a community that, you know what, Infinity Ward did place the players first and this is an amazing system. I have no doubt in giving praise to Infinity Ward and how they treat players if it's a fair system when the game comes out. However, right now, as a community, as a player, dude, I don't trust it worth a damn. I really don't. You can say anything you possibly want to on Reddit, on Twitter, wherever you want to, but right now, even though you made a statement on Reddit saying that you're not working on supply drops, the studio's not working on supply drops, I don't trust it. I really don't. I honestly think this is going to be a Black Ops 4 2.0 when it comes to the microtransactions. And I don't want it to be like that. And I hope it's not like that. I really don't. I hope it is not like that. I hope from, you know, from what has been stated and what's been going on in the behind the scenes, supposedly with, you know, different things going here and there where it was a fair system with, you know, crafting material or, you know, now all of a sudden now, you know, there might not possibly be, you know, loot box systems in Modern Warfare. Again, I hope, you know, as players we're treated fairly. I hope there's no loot boxes in the game. But I guess we'll just have to see, man. We'll have to see. You know, I really do hope, you know, we get some information, you know, from this week from Infinity Ward about how it's going to be treated, since apparently that's how it was stated in the Reddit post that, you know, this week we should be learning more information. But we will just have to wait and see and how that goes down. So, guys, let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think about it? What do you guys think about the news or supposed news that, you know, supply drops, you know, they're not working on it. At least from what Joel Emsley's saying, they're not working on supply drops. So, will we see it? Will we not? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you think about this whole situation between, you know, getting, you know, pretty much information for quite a while from the gaming revolution, and now all of a sudden, anytime there is a hint or some type of message of, you know what, microtransactions, and all of a sudden somebody wants to come out and say something and deny. What do you guys think about it? Do you trust it? Do you not trust it? Let me know in the comments below, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great rest of the day, and I will see you guys all next time.